And they say, you believe they are insulting him, or they are only, adding spices to the narrative.
It is spice they are adding to the narrative. But there is a but. Who say women a massive say one can year a assembly. So if you say definitely there is something there that is not the onye as in the positive onye. So there's
positive onye, negative
onye. One kind no more because it's still if I jabble, he will insult you and say, onye. He said he's a guy anyway, man, a visitant, we call him. And then he will insult you onye, and then okay, visit. What your man a visit? Visitant. Okay, visit. Me your job. Mark and mommy. A guy and in a bed and he has some. You see that kind of thing.
Okay. Last two, and then I move straight to the and then I the storyline.
I've not addressed the Unye.
I will come to you.
I really want to address the Unye because they made a mistake. I have to correct.
Councillor, is just 11:35.
Yes, I'll just use
how you want to do the
20 minutes.
So that when we get to your 10, you don't do the Unye.
No, I want to do Unye so that we get a clarity here.
So that when we get to your 10, you are done with the Unye conversation.
If that is, if you don't say anything that would destroy Ghana. Because the truth is that in the contextual position of the lyrical content of the song, what the guy just did.
I told you, Halifax, you were wasting time on me.
Lala no try. And you know boy anymore. Because in the first place, in the BB tour, Obuka says swine, ondi watem, boge.
It's one of the old people.
It's one of the times that we use. It was what the guy was doing and was caught. The best person that comes to defend you, usually when issues like this happen, is your mother. And when you are doing things like this, the money will be. And the word onye means your mother. It's not an insult. It was what he's saying is for what the guy had. Why yes is here. So why yes I can't take. Maybe I do the after who's our mommy. You're kind, but so you are now picking up an excerpt of your mother's advice. It's not an insult. There is no insult in this one. Obano nyagbene. No, you know, no, echo when you pioto. You pioto war. Oh, wo you pioto. It was Jejamoni. Fubano ye. How bonga no moon. Oto ataluna tai. It was Jejamoni. It's a reminder of Abongado call.
You find your mother coming for advice.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm be ne. Nika kena mo be ne numba. Gayo mo mieka bi na mo be ne numba.
In fact, I've been scanning through now to show people. See for be what context in what. Press the soft.
Yes.
Na operation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind. I see Obano.
More than yes, also obedient. Yeah, me, no. Now, some when I will see win here. The obedi then go back to mammy. By the way, you said it. Go across some more by you. By you, yeah. I wanted to play. I said, if it is not an insult, then why let a flash it? Even from a Presbyterian pastor.
Because it's a pulpit. Because it's a pulpit. And at the pool of the pit, there are words that in the clergy we don't use. But you can use it for explanation with inverted commas. So, taflache mean to me, taflache is just inverted commas.
Have you seen that video?
Yeah, I saw it. Yes. And it was not the only person. You've forgotten about Dr. Lawrence at everybody's funeral.
Really? It refreshed my mind.
Oh, wow. Go and ask Onyekoche. He said it. He became a problem. He explained to them. Go ask your mother and your father.
For what?
It's in a scripture. When they went to Elijah, and then the king came to ask him that what would you do? And he said, go and ask the God of your mother and your father. It's in the scripture. It's a reminder of where you came from.
So you collect your thoughts on the
Yeah. It's a decent way of using the Ghana language in music.
Then there are two things, and then we go. One, the gentleman's song, the whole story, and the advice. Is it happening? Why does it happen? And then two, his personal experience about marriage.
Okay, Brazil insists it is an insult. Because repeat, movies. They don't say it at the time when something interesting is happening.
You don't know the words.
Interesting is happening.
No, you don't know the
something interesting now, me can know.
It is when something interesting is happening.
Interesting as in the sense that the person who is wicked in the film is being beaten. Not interesting as in said, we go be in romance and repeat. No, but it is when the devil in the film, the devil in the movie, your friend who kill him. What this and Bonipa, and just saying, Wasia, after the Bruno, into repeat, not the hundred to Unyo, and then Mukan.
Because the way they are taking the advice of the mother. Then they call you
who can say or cancer no a deep problem. You can say it, I don't care. There is no way you can use because it has been used so negatively.
No.
Obey the norm, the convention. They need to polish that aspect. But need funny. But by the way, even if you are not a gun, you will enjoy, you will like the beat, you will like the song. And if you are a gun, it's an added advantage because you will even appreciate it the more. Nifani has created a space for himself. He's one of the few people they tell a whole story in a song. Instead of some people they will just pick a few words and then they will tell you what it means or what they mean. Nifani, he will start a story from Ntiani, and then he will tell the story word for word continuously, continues to the end of it. I loved with their to sample. He tells you how the puno and I want that puno. Ufa and I window. Yes. I love that part. As to whether women change the moment you worry warm. I don't know the ends and it doesn't cut across. Maybe as one or two experiences via maybe. But pa say masa no mutie uware wo mo no mo asesa. Uware wo mo no mo asesa. Because of that, he prefers yeni omo no, give married them free cry. Who says they will not change even if you don't marry them? That is what I can say for now about that. But the song itself, it's a song of the day. Normally, it will be a hit anywhere and everywhere. So we encourage, it's a party song. See nobody, I mean, out of all the panties in the world of Bandian of fire.
In your distress, you will.
Now, who's through? Or Bapti? Who's through? It's a lutron. basically the storyline ends on. I like the moral lesson he's trying to give.
But Halifax,
So I was saying when you
not sure. May be big.
into my teacher time, I'm a good meal.
And you know, what's here or see me for oya wo you need you or see me for fun and yes of Socrates. See, there. Don't there be any no boy.
Me papa and the signature.
There be Miniamity and one draw say me for a signature. There too. There be.
If you listen to all the songs, just like how
Kimpaluta near.
exactly.
But when no or see ni fafa oya wo you. Or see ni fafa tie no mono.
And I'll catch you say most of these songs,
musician
most of Ninyum or the Nifafa started many of his songs. In the Ninya about the Ima. Nipana be a num Wakana num Toma Catray and said
Nifafa oya wo you. So near or no kind or so cancel or so cancel create go answer.
Into verses the true on your money. And the would no one
We find a meeting because you're true on one sure woman say a new way is about somebody called Socrates. But near meeting, you know, he's talking about somebody called Nifafa.
No problem. And so would be let's say or count one and one say. Media because he interviewed I'll see or can Socrates. You want some maybe.
And you no cry and you no cry.
You knew.
Also, we're going to give me.
But we didn't do only because I was new. Because I don't mean, yes, me GB. Minim. Say Nifafa.
That is what you know.
Because that is what he said.
I'm not
okay. Bottom line, Nifafa no a secret. It is Socrates now. I can also other name no Nifafa.
And what I also know is that the songwriter said it was about Socrates. Then what do you know? What do you know? Who was he writing about?
He was writing about Nifafa Socrates.
Who is
a mechanic, a Benz Vita. Yes, at Mataheku.
This year there 3-1.
Yes.
Because man is here.
Yes.
Halifax.
Yes, Socrates. Nenesi Socrates.
It is not what you say, but it is what it is.
Yeah, the granny said the moral lesson in you now. What you say? Obi ye frail said, "Bra, nene beda wo ni kunfia." Make sure say key no obutu. Sana we will trouser.
Men ko ana pa key say obutu.
O hwe oba frail oba ni kunfia. Oba person in beda in her safety zone. That's one of the things that we may cry the few times I have. Oba feeling more comfortable, or no safety zone. Only Oba ko baby, she doesn't feel very secure. When Halifax laugh like this, it means he knows something we don't know.
Now you're my boss.
Okay.
And I pay. Wawario. And I'll come home and now or Padama. And your year, or move ye, you know.
Only in Prana no be
maybe or no, Papa, or Padama. And your year, don't be ye, you know. I don't know a compound house.
Okay.
Into those houses and career no give back who is a corner.
Yeah.
I know the way compound house.
Yeah.
4 square visa. And then the center.
I put it.
The man is a Muslim. He had to back over called Janaba. And then he didn't know how to because they're more about the show about it. We also go
what a request.
Because we are who say this is what I done.
Yes.
But then you are trying to number and then you move. You are trying to say. So Oma for plan be said. And your woman know what is plenty in you.
Pie. They're fine. But Anna and the idea.
Now on Jim ever horn.
Now on your
No die. So I tell about no more. About me, I said the Delapian. Oh, now I'm going to ablution. Inti, Omu Jaria or Jarian almost said, Mamma, no.
Yo,
Anna, let's go on and say, oh, Rafi, man, nigga. I see that in swapping people, trap door, Nancy, but.
Is that part of your daddy open a group by noon?
Alibas, AR must hear.
I see, baby, in swapping free. Yeah, trap door, Nancy, but Kevin. So, Rafi, Jenny, we will be able to see them. I can't say no Betty. No, but it's not calm. Ow, Billy, in there.
Let me at your bed.
No, you know the man.
I know the man.
Why do you know the man? I just saw the man.
So when counselor said a woman prefers a
comfort
zone. Yeah. I'm telling you, if you want to have something to do with a woman, they feel comfortable in their comfort zone. But unfortunately for you, no bearman, it becomes a trap for you. Makada and Asama Mekayan Paradixing for many years ni onome nyagi, but because one day obeni abetu the American Paradixing. Say, ukona kotusu bido yiri eda. Don't fasten yourself and enter. Relax. Because one, the person is not a trespasser.
Relaxing on board on 3.
Oh, Halifax, the first thing. Halifax. Mind you, the guy didn't break into the door. No, I said Halifax. And today. So banning TMU. We see your observation. First there be what is said? Obimbe Jim you, then you go for rescue. Oh, Samenshia. Hali. Oh. Try me to. No, boy.
And then the husband is outside.
Listen to the sound. No, listen to the soundbite before you break in. So that you don't really come and obstruct motion. It's a crime. Don't just jump into it. Because the one inside me, one for window move. You be a doorman. So it is by the consent of the other party, and the room is for both of you. And another party have taken a decision to use it for this purpose. So never rush when you find you have a notice that someone is living with your wife. Never go and make noise. So you have 3 things to do. Listen. Obedim you. Don't go. It's a lyrical content. Then go and check and go and do help because he's calling for help. But if you hear, listen to it. Listen, it is 2 words. Oh, they are not qualified to be a husband. Then the last one, the third part. Hear the morning very carefully. Oh, Samenshia. Yeah, I like it. Imagine outside. If any of this doesn't happen with you, then it's a learning curve for you. If you have the old type of door where the keyhole you can push for the key to fall, push the key. Use one eye, close one eye, and see which position is giving that soundbite. Because what did you want? Their own yama or yemobia. You should know what position is provocating. I can't wait what I tell you. It's on record. Barcelona, Principal Bia or yes, school head. Afraid I will show so US. Mitiri does not say he insulted me, but he came to meet it. And the first thing that came into his mind was what I said then on Ghana. Our club, I was here to be a friend of club. Is it the book? Or say no who first, but the body team me video no show on YouTube, and he relaxed. Or shall you know say no on Momody?
Or a ding. Oh, yeah, come begin answer that.
Now, Alifas said, Alifas between Bibini and Brody, the Owa Akuma, you timid tolerate a Bibini.
By yes, after you can't tolerate it, you'll give me.
Now, Alifas, there you missing Obi 2 Irimona, Cobuan. But when you can't obey the name that, what is your problem? Or the other one. That's how you're hearing. David and Nasa, you didn't see two years, your problem today.
Now, one.
Now when I catch us one.
Oh, one, yeah,
I want you also worry about you. I said, we'll be a diner, 600 Ghana cities. 600 Ghana cities. But Obama man who crying. Be careful you don't go to jail. Once the book cancer saw this guy that or one chichrin is a sedgy. A young anka onji. No, Baba, when was in any day? So we didn't be for that on good. This is our performance level. Is it pen drive, joystick, or Bula Matali? Make a serious issue. Halifax.
Now we see
oh, Yamwa now. Just say we didn't Yamwa. Buda no nako.
Now so did you say many Halifax now
so you know all this one. So you can imagine. My brother. My brother. Because it is an what's it? Then the last thing is to enter and see whether they use condom so that they don't leave and make child for a gamma. But it is an indecent exposure for you to go and chance on it. You don't like the truth.
Advisor say ukuli juma na uba ntenda tise bema kukoni ne uda na inya unfi jina bontene tise na ujije monsa. Is that what we advise women?
The last advice we give to women is that anytime you attempt to do such a thing, have self-control. What is self-control? The management of your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. Lock the door, secure the door, and make sure there's a way out so that you don't fall a victim to carry somebody's son in that particular position. But the man should control himself. Haliman, Halifax, the man should control himself.
I thought it's enough ground for divorce.
But even if it's enough ground for divorce, mind you, there's no law in this country that bans somebody from sleeping with your wife. Are you aware?
No, I'm not aware.
Oh, there's no law like that, Ali.
I am not aware because is infidelity?
Yeah, infidelity. Infidelity is proven by when you have a record showing that somebody slept with her.
What is infidelity? Infidelity
is somebody else, two agreed partners under the civil law trying to have another sexual intercourse with somebody else. It is a ground for divorce by proof. How do you prove?
Well, we'll come to the proof. If infidelity,
yes,
means oba awawari.
No, people running other. Who evidence out me jawari? Who engineer so at me the court jawari?
Say oba awawari.
Yes.
Or diasta.
Yes.
Who engineer so? Then one go away or pots. Or near Johnny or Palma dear, then one go away.
On red Johnny.
She's cooking, she's dancing, and she's singing, and you have evidence. Good to me, international.
Yes,
because and yet on it. But once wow, tongue as says, Sadi, who evidence, yet just go our rear, then who Jasmine says, I didn't know a year bonny, who tumbra. Debbie,
Halifax, who say our year forever and ever. What the law has put together a judge can put ascender. Infidelity.
A wrong has been committed.
No, not if a wrong. When one of the things that you don't want is practiced.
Is it a right?
Yeah, it's a right. By who is practicing it?
Any offense against your spouse?
No, it's not an offense because it is.
So if I am practicing my right,
yes,
and you have evidence of me practicing my right,
yes,
why do you stand on me to divorce me?
Because you don't want my right. And
because you are going.
No. Where my right end is where your freedom starts, and what I'm enjoying.
Why is it written in any marriage book? Say, you can go and wrong another man or other woman. Your husband cannot divorce you because it's your right.
The question I asked you and Socrates last time was between the three, the one watching the game and the one in the game, who enjoys most?
It depends. I don't know.
Today you change. So there is a beneficiary in this act. And I want to make it clear. Don't act and be jailed like Sairam, who is now 45 days in prison. Yeah, 45 days is less.
Side chicken.
45 days. So be careful what you see and how you act. They say, now by mistake. You're careful what you do. Your action is very important. Also, to burn out the anger. 0277 609 644. Maybe you're in more Kolibu Hospital now, or Koba and Obi a bank in a quarters. No far for our police nearby. Moko Ren, be Antonio, me Jane Bemin. Nearby, nature police phone you many police phone you learn how to control your temper. Management of your thoughts, your feelings. So what's it? Men will.
That's what I am from.
Go college says go by the reading. Nifan and is a good advice. If you decide to practice it well, but never lose your temper.
So you wouldn't advise people to stop sleeping with married people. Rather, you are advising the offended party.
Who is offended here? Two adults consented to have sexual intercourse. Someone is offended. Oh. There are times that you look at abomination and murder. Which one do you choose?
Counselor, the way you are talking, it means you don't even believe there is something called cheating.
No, cheating is part of marriage. It's meant for the married ones.
Is it accepted?
It's accepted because it's two things that must happen in marriage: cheating and divorce.
Okay, say I'm going to
one happened, I got to me book.
The name of Counselor from the most popular phone number in this country: 0244
0277. I will go to
0277 609 644
0277 609 644. And let me say this before Friday that coming Saturday is for the Ghana boy picking up the Ghana telecell. Ghana TV keep promise is picking up Friday best I show
Counselor Tio London semen kan kire say asem na waka ono obe pam captain
asem dey say okoti so bi
Tio fa na yo sane
any nana benete akwa yampom
bin make after yeah that's yapom and took to so I don't react watch
can I join
Yare yes obi benya wona fi yare yamfa yare nsu nya nipa sichire yare ni no sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy, we are knocking at your doors knocking at your pocket, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma, and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055 000 5077 055 000 5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support.